Today is going to be a $5 challenge update. We left off in the last $5 challenge video with $97.02, and that was all the way through the end of January of 2024. We started the challenge back in November of 2023. Since then, we've bought a ton of things, we've sold a ton of things. Let me give you guys an update now. It is currently March 8th at the time of recording this video. We're going to start things out by going back to February 6th of 2024. I ended up going to 3 different thrift stores on February 6th. Okay, everybody, we're gonna be heading over to a Savers and a Goodwill today. Plan for today is to actually continue the $5 challenge. Starting things off with a TI 83 Plus calculator. Looks to be working, as you can see here. No issues with the screen. Body's in good condition. $4.99. Typically for these you can get about $25, so it's still worth it. Alright guys, just found another item, $6.99. These are the Philips Sonic Care replacement heads. Looks to be the OEM ones, and they seem to be new open box, maybe? Might go for like $40-50. Just left the Goodwill, only picked up those 2 items, so not too bad for the challenge though. Next up, Savers. Alright guys, just found first pair of Hoka slides actually. They want $12.99. I think it goes for about $25 to $30. Pretty good shape still. A lot of tread left. Not a whole lot of the shoes though. We have to go take a look at the clothing. Found this, which is an Ariat Pendleton collab. Never seen that before. $10.49. I think I'll get this part of the challenge. So we have the Goodwill number 2, and we got about $60 to spend. Just found one item so far at Goodwill, $8.99. A pair of Doer pants, kind of a small size. I think it's size 29 by 30. I've always had good luck with Doer pants. Nice kind of green color. Probably looking at about $35. No issues. These you gotta check the zipper, check the button, check the pockets, make sure there's no holes, and it should be good to go. Alright guys, just found another item. Peter Millar, $6.99. It's like a light washed blue jeans. I think I'll grab it. Comps are showing about 30 or so. Found another keyboard. Microsoft 4001 ergonomic keyboard. $6.99. Unfortunately, no riser, but I think I'm still gonna get it. It's in really good shape. For $7, definitely a pickup. Should be able to get like 30 at least, plus shipping. Alright, I'm thinking we're gonna call it a day for today's thrifting trip. Spent a lot of money, but not quite our entire budget for the $5 challenge, so I think we have some good stuff that we can increase our profits on. Spent a total of $47.78 from the 3 stores that we went to, so we have to subtract that out of the $97.02 that we had left in our budget, giving us a total of $49.24 left. So after that, I actually didn't source for a few days actually, but on February 7th and February 8th, we did get 2 sales. On February 7th, we ended up selling those Abercrombie & Fitch camo shorts that we picked up in the last video, as you guys saw. We paid $5.99 for those at the Salvation Army and ended up selling those for $20 plus shipping. On February 8th, we ended up selling another one of the Louis Vuitton boxes. Paid $2.50 for that, and that sold for $17.95 plus shipping. With those 2 sales, after all the eBay fees and everything, we ended up getting $37.34 back in our budget. We're now left with $86.58. As I mentioned, I didn't go sourcing a whole lot for the $5 challenge during this time. However, on February 13th, we ended up spending pretty much all of our budget at Goodwill. Hey everybody, it is Tuesday and I'm at Goodwill for Color Day. Half off, not sure what color yet, but we do have $86 to spend for the $5 challenge, so let's see if we can find anything. Goodwill. Looks like it's green. Just found this bag here. It's a little like briefcase bag. It's a smaller version, but If you can see that, it is a Toomey bag, and they want $9. I think it maybe get like $40 for this. I think I'll pick it up, $9. Also found these Feel Away Optimum. They want $9 for 6 of these. Not expired yet. Good through November. I think you can probably get like $8-9 a piece. I don't know, I need to look into it more, but South rate's pretty good. And then I found all these like kitty smoking carbon monoxide. Asking $9 a piece though, but I might be able to get like $30 a piece. Need to look more into that. 25 to 30 on those, and there's like 4 of them. Alright guys, found a couple of polo shirts here. Psycho Bunny, $7. Nice kind of green color. Make sure there's no issues. And also this one, same thing, $7. Blue color. Pretty good find. And also found this polo Ralph Lauren. This one's a little bit more, $11. But I still think it could probably go for like 30 to 40. Pretty good shape, no issues, no holes. We just left the Goodwill, actually spent all of our budget. Spent like $83. Might be a little bit more, just a little bit over 83. We did pick up a lot of items today. So with that, we need to subtract out $83.29 from the budget, leaving us with $3.29 only. So we are actually under our $5 starting price now. So I went all in on everything here. We still have product that we haven't sold yet, but just for reference, we are under the original $5 that we started with. So, not much you can do with $3.29 in our budget, but luckily we did have a sale that same day, and it was one of the Louis Vuitton boxes. I ended up selling one of the medium-sized boxes, which actually sold for $24.95. So, glad to have that sale come in and increase our budget a little bit so we had some room to maybe buy some more things. After all the fees and everything, we were able to get back $22.23, giving us a total of $25.52 left in our budget. With that, we are back in the profit, $20 from our initial $5 investment. So I actually didn't do a whole lot of sourcing for the challenge in the next few days until February 19th of 2024. However, before that, we actually ended up selling a few items. On February 17th, we actually ended up selling 3 items that day, and 2 of the items were actually the Louis Vuitton boxes, which went to the same buyer. And then we also sold the TI-83 Plus calculator that you guys saw earlier. So the 2 Louis Vuitton boxes sold for $16 a piece. Not too much at all, but I ended up giving that person a deal for buying 2 of them. Plus, I just wanted to move the inventory, get some money back for the budget. After fees and everything, we ended up getting $28.72 back into our budget, and the TI-83 Plus calculator ended up selling for $24.95 plus shipping. After the fees, we were able to get back $22.30, giving us a total back of $51.02. Adding that to the $25.52 that we currently have in our budget, we're now left with $76.54 to spend. Alright, everybody, it was the next day. Couldn't finish out the video yesterday. Had some stuff to do afterwards. We're gonna finish things off today with everything that did sell and everything that we bought in February for the $5 challenge. Before I get to that, I just want to give a huge shout out to Nina's Jewels. I got this t-shirt here. I actually won one of their giveaways on their YouTube channel. They are super nice, super friendly. Wendy and Kevin, power couple of Nina's Jewels. Met them both at FlipCon last year in August. Super friendly, super nice, super funny, and they are just 2 great people. So check them out. I'll leave a link down below in the description of their YouTube channel. They do a lot of thrifting content as well. They go out sourcing at garage sales, thrift stores, estate sales. They usually will do a weekly what sold video as well. Go check them out. I will leave a link below like I mentioned, and maybe you'll win one of these giveaway t-shirts. Back to the $5 challenge. So we left off at the end of February 17th of 2024. We had $76.54 in our budget. On February 19th, we actually went to a Salvation Army and sourced for the $5 challenge. This was actually the same video that I just posted about the unique thrift store. I'll leave a link up here for you guys to see if you guys missed that one. Pretty much went to the unique thrift store, toured it, gave you guys a breakdown of every single aisle almost. But after the unique store, we ended up going to the Salvation Army and I picked up 3 items. Looks like we got yellow and pink tags today. Alright guys, might get this here. Johnny O, $7.99, quarter zip, blue color. Looks to be in good shape. Got the logo here. Goes for maybe like 25 to 30. Also found these pair of Ariat jeans M5s for $10.99. And then also found these boots. These are Danner boots. They're in okay shape. They want 15 for it, so might go for like 50, 60. I found another item, a Peter Millar quarter zip, $9.99. Looks to be in pretty good shape too. Does have the logo on the back, and I don't see any major rips or tears or stains. They want $10, so they can get like 30 for this, especially with golf season just around the corner. So in total, from the Salvation Army, we ended up spending $43.96. With that, we're gonna have to take that out of our budget of $76.54, giving us a total of $32.58 left. Also on that day, we ended up selling the Peter Millar jeans that we picked up a couple weeks prior to this. We had bought that for $7 and we ended up selling it for $34 plus shipping. After the fees and everything, we ended up getting $31.73 back, giving us a grand total of $64.31 back in our budget. Moving along to February 20th, we ended up going to a Goodwill that day for the $5 challenge. Ended up finding one item only, and it was a Polo Sport, kind of like a Hawaiian shirt it looked like, but it was a polo shirt, and it was like a floral red color. It was pretty cool. It was a men's size extra large. Ended up paying $11 for this, so $10.99 actually. Also on the day, we ended up selling 2 of the kitty smoke alarms. As I mentioned before, we ended up buying 4 of those smoke alarms. 2 of them were the same style, and then the other 2 was the different style, and I didn't actually even lot them up together. I just set it as quantity 2, and the buyer actually bought both of them. Ended up selling for $79.90 in total for 2 of the smoke alarms. So after fees and everything, we ended up getting $63.77 back in our budget. We also need to subtract out the $10.99 that we spent on the Polo Sport polo shirt, giving us a grand total of $117.09 in our budget. We're back over $100. Now, of course, since I had over $100 again, I went out and started buying things. Ended up going to a Savers on February 22nd. What is going on, everybody? It is Thursday again. We are heading off to Savers for that 25% off discount. I did also get a coupon from them that started yesterday, and I think it extends through the weekend for 30% off shoes. I believe I can use the coupon 3 times. So yeah, it's either going to be 25% off for my entire purchase and additional 30% off of shoes. Let's go find some stuff. Savers. Found this Polo Ralph Lauren, $8.49. Kind of a cool like rugby shirt. It's like a rugby sweatshirt. It's like multicolor, kind of vintage looking or retro. Might give it a shot. And then also found this 511 tactical hoodie, 2XL, also $8. So that's it for now. Alright, found another item here. This is a Jim Nance Vineyard Vines quarter zip. Back here, might give this a shot. It's probably gonna cost me like $8. I think I'll add that. Then also found this Johnny O. Might grab this too. It's like a gray camo quarter zip. These usually go for about 30, 35. So I might grab that too. Looks to be in good shape. I might have to get this, but not to resell. Simpsons hoodie. I have been a fan for a long time. And it is a men's size large on a Simpsons tag. And they went $10.49, so I'll get 25% off of that, so it's about $8. Just a couple other things I picked up. Some glasses cases for 99 cents each. And picked up 4 pairs of glasses for frames. This one is a Tom Ford, $3. This one, not really sure what this one is. Also Italy. This one's a pair of Maui Jim sunglasses. And then we've got another pair of Tom Fords, $3. And then these are a pair of Armani's, also $3. So these are most likely going to be sold as frames only. Just left the Savers, spent $50.47 on everything. I actually bought more stuff there by not including it with the challenge. There are a couple items that I decided to keep for myself. One of the glasses that I picked up actually didn't turn out to be worth it, so I'm probably just going to redonate that. But we did end up buying 11 items, and then we actually did go to a Goodwill as well after the Savers that same day. Ended up buying a pair of Lululemon pants. It was a 5-pocket pants. It was just black in color, kind of a smaller size 30, but I still think it could sell, and we did pay $15 for this. Grand total, we ended up paying $37.76 at Savers, and then we ended up spending $15 at the Goodwill, giving us the grand total of $52.76. Sorry, I think I probably added them all together at once when I first was recording. So we're going to have to subtract that out of our $117.09, giving us a total of $64.33. So this ended up being the last day that I actually sourced in February for the $5 challenge, but we did sell quite a bit of things. So the following day, on February 23rd, we ended up selling the other 2 kitty smoke alarms. Again, I paid $19.44 in total for these 2. The buyer bought both of them. It wasn't a lot. They just bought 2 quantities of it, so I ended up selling them together. This model wasn't as good as the other one, but we still did sell both of them together for $59.90 plus shipping. After fees and everything, we ended up getting $47.21 back. Adding that $47.21 back to the $64.33, we are back over $100, $111.54 to be exact. On February 25th, we ended up selling 2 items, and both of those items came from the same store, the Salvation Army, and it was from the last video as well. We sold the Peter Millar pullover golf shirt as well as the Johnny O pullover golf shirt as well. So we paid $10 for the Peter Millar one and $8 for the Johnny O one. The Peter Millar shirt sold for $35 plus shipping, and the Johnny O quarter zip sold for $25.99 plus shipping. After all the fees and everything, we ended up getting $56.56 in total between the 2 shirts. We are now left with $168.10. Rounding off the month of February, on February 28th, we ended up selling 1 item, but it was a package of 6, and it was the Fellaway cat diffuser thing. I don't know, they're like refill kits or something like that. I kind of mentioned it before. Bought this at the Goodwill for $9.72 after tax, and ended up selling it as a lot of 6 for $59.50. After fees and everything, we ended up getting $54.05 back, giving us a new grand total of $222.15 at the end of February. So at the beginning of the video, like I mentioned, we had $97.02 at the end of January, and now at the end of February, we kicked it up to $222.15. Again, we started this back in November of 2023, and I did start it at the end of November, so not even 4 months, and we're up to $222 from that first $5 purchase. We're going to try and do this monthly to give you guys updates on the $5 challenge. But with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you hit the like button down below. Subscribe for more thrifting content like this and to see my progress with the $5 challenge. But that's going to be it for this one. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye! Again, make sure you guys check out Nina's Jewels. They're awesome. Kevin and Wendy, awesome people. Link below. See you guys next time.